I'm gonna finish it. So, technically, I have no idea what the venue was, so we're gonna start a new game. So some of the stuff I'm probably going to already have gone through, but yeah, whatever. Change options, sure. Now, the series I'm very, very familiar with. Not the game, but the actual franchise itself. Because this is something I grew up with as a child. I've actually had some of the older games. I didn't have the Digimon World games, but I did have a few of the Rumble games. You know what? Depending on how fast I go, I might change it to short. I don't know. Alright. And I'm assuming I can always go back and change it, so... whatevs. Okay, well it's in Japanese. I thought it was in English, but it's in Japanese. Now, from what I do recall, I know there's like some internet world out there that feels very, like Summer Wars. So for those who have never seen Summer Wars, it was also directed by, Mamoru Hosoda? If I'm thinking correctly. Mamoru Hosoda also worked a little bit on the Digimon movies, particularly our war game. And, look, I'm gonna be giving y'all Digimon facts the entire stream. Just telling y'all. So yeah, Mamoru Hosoda worked on a few episodes of the Season 1 series, and then he also worked on the movie, particularly our war game, and then he went on to make what I like to call a Digimon movie too, but it's basically called Summer Wars. I mean, it's literally, it's Digimon, it's a Digimon movie too. There's no fan about it. It's the same thing. So, what I do recall is that they're talking about something gets people are getting hacked, or some accounts are getting hacked, and they're talking about a game. Like they're all online on this like platform. Also, these icons are like wacky, but you know what? Yeah, this feels very, well, I mean, it's not as fancy as, what was it, Oz? Oz had, like, very, very fancy looking avatars. Okay. And so the three started. Alright. Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to actually click anything. Okay. So, was it? We have Eden, Oz, all these. Oh, okay. So, right, because the main character does not have. You could pick whoever want. Sure, I'll stick with him. Wait, I can rename him? I don't know. Yeah, I'll just keep it the default. I'm too lazy. I can't think of anything new. Maybe on another playthrough I might rename him. Dude, okay, you're not telling. Okay, seriously, this looks like the entrance to freaking Oz. This is Oz. This is Oz, 100%. Okay, he ripped this. Whoever was working on this story, 100% ripped this from Hoshoda's other work. This looks exactly like Summer Wars.
皆様のニーズにお応えし、皆様の生活の一部となるサービスを本日も心を込めてご案内させていただきます。従来のネット、画面上でのやり取りではなく、アバターを介しての直感的なバーチャルリアリティ体験と最先端の電脳空間サービスを心ゆくまでお楽しみください。
This is 100% Oz. You will not convince me otherwise. This is literally the internet world from Summer Wars. Well, given that he has goggles, I'm going to assume he's the main character. Alright, I remember getting this far originally, but I really don't remember much else. Okay. Oh. Alright, well, we're, talk to people. You got anything else to say? Nope. Alright, goodbye. Wait, is that where the secret's called Hacker Memory? I'll follow up to this. I don't know if I'll play Hacker's Memory, it depends. Who are you? Creepy hacker. Alright, that's what you're gonna say. I don't think I got to you. Go to you guys. Cool. Oh. Alright, noted. This is... Okay, hold on. Hold on. I need to check something. I need to check a date. I need to check a date. When did Summer Wars comes out? Because this is, I mean, there's a coincidence, and then there's this is straight up copycat. Okay, so Summer Wars came out in 2009, so this is clearly years after. This came out in like 2016. Now I gotta wonder, did Mamoru Hosoda have anything to do with this game? Or they just took a lot of inspiration? And I was correct. He does have a new game coming, a new movie coming out called Bell. I've seen a few of his stuff. Like I said, I've seen our war game. I've seen some awards. I've seen Wolf Children. I've seen Boy and the Beast. I've not seen Mid-Eye, but I do plan on seeing Bell. See, now I'm very curious if he's had his hands in this game. I am highly curious. I don't think so, but the fact that Eden and Oz are very similar to one another. Okay, well, maybe he didn't, but that's still very odd. Who knows? I mean, they probably have a team that worked on something similar, but it's just too much of a coincidence. It's too much of a coincidence. Okay. Flashy dude. Alrighty. Thank you for informing me of that. Alright, well, that's all you can say. Wait. What do you guys? Now, I know I can pick that up, but I want to talk to everybody in case that causes a cutscene to occur. Or, oops, maybe I should have picked it up. Oh, give me a second. Can I not? Oh. Gummymon? Not sure if I remember a Gummymon. Okay, there we go. I was like, what was the button for the menu? Okay. So I essentially have the equivalent of 20 bucks in my pocket. Okay, health, SP. I always used to think when I first played this, somebody was like, it feels like if Persona meets Digimon, and I was like, yeah. Okay. What that does. Save. Digimon? Ah. Oi! I have nobody. 150, I can collect 249. Alright, let's look at that. Sure. Man, you gotta stop calling yourself Eden. You're Oz. You're Oz from Summer World, and that's what I'm gonna call you. Alright, use the directional button to choose destination. If there's a new area that you can go to, they will indicate what new. Select log out from the options on the left will return you to the point you used to access Eden. Alrighty. Okay, let's log out. It's the entrance, so let's go to the community area. My Digivolve stock feature? What is it, a cell phone? But I just got here! Okay, I got a little button mashy there, so I missed what he said, but it's fine. Alright. Is there a logo? That would be interesting. No, no log. Alright, whatever. Whatevs. Now go to Coolon level 1. Alright. Man, this is Oz. I'm gonna keep calling it Oz. This is 100% Oz from Summer Wars. Except more bluish. All we need is a bunny rabbit, and we're good. I don't remember if it was always in Japanese. I'm pretty sure it was. Though I can't imagine what it'll be like in English. Well, that's not unsettling. Sorry I'm late. I'm Takumi. I go by Aiba? Do you happen to be a Kino by any chance? Sure.
Ah, どうもどうも。アッキーノです。エデンだと初めましてだね。っていうか、私、白峰ノキア。
Your name is Nokia? Like the phone? So that means she's an indestructible tank. Okay, got it.
じゃない。遅いよ。何してたのよ。こんな危ない場所で一人っきりで待たされる身にもなったよね。ブルーボックスはまだ来てないのかって？来てますよ。来てますが何か？信じられます？あいつさ、俺ちょい幽霊探してく。あいつそういうとこあんだよね。自己中的なイケメンだからって調子乗っちゃってるみたい。
Also, I can't. I'm reading fast, so that's why I'm not finishing the whole.
なんだか知りませんけど、見つけてどうすんすか？っていうか、電脳空間で幽霊なんて非科学的だし、意味は。
裏飯や。
ジョワショワ。
ビビりすぎだっての。
Alright, so we got our starters.
なんだ、新たじゃん。ただの新たじゃん。幽霊かと思った。
What's up with the jacket? Can't you just do it the other way? Like, why do you have like the top part zippered and then the rest is like unzippered?
たく、チキンのくせに生きがってこんなとこまでのこのこ来てんじゃねえよ。
Bothers me a little bit.
そのこんなとこに置き去りにしたのは
ああ、うっせうっせ。つーか。
Takumi Lily's like, what have I walked into?
初めてだよな、こっちで会うの。真田新だ。ま、適当によろしく。
自己紹介くらいちゃんとしなさいっての。もう分かっちゃってると思うけど、これがブルーボックスの中の人だよ。なんかイメージ違くない？あっちだといい感じに面倒見よくって頼れる。私もこっちで初めて会った時マジビビった。不愛想だし自己中だし。
He looks like he's hardly slept. This is what he looks like.
ほら、イケメンの無駄遣いっていうか。
アホは放置で頼むわ。で、オタクを待っている間にこの辺りを探ってみた。俺らを呼びつけたナビット君がいないかと思ってさ。
幽霊探してたんじゃないの？
Well, kind of.
ま、そのついでにな。結局どっちも見つからなかったぜ。それどころか一っ子一人いねえ。いくらクーロンが危険エリアでもハッカーの一人や二人は。
Hey.
お待たせ、ナビット君だよ。集まってくれた良い子の君たちにプレゼントだよ。
Well, that's not ominous.
これは世界を変える力だよ。
何これ？
ハッキングだ。俺たちで。俺のゴールを簡単に突破しやがった。
デジモンキャプチャー？
最近ハッカーたちの間に出回っているハッキングツールだ。
ねえ、デジモンってあのデジモン？
Yes, that's what he's referring to.
ああ、オタクが興味津々だった。特定のデータ、デジタルモンスターをスキャンしてキャプチャーすると。
Okay.
やっぱデジモンってデジタルモンスターの略らしいぜ。
Thank you for the explanation.
デジモンってハッカーが使うヤバいプログラムなんだよね。じゃあ私たちハッカーになっちゃったわけ？
Yo, what is up with her outfit now that I look at it? Like, there's like nothing on the side.
そう言えなくもないかもな。ま、いいじゃん別に。ハッカーな。
やだ。ハッカーなんてヤバいよ。絶対やだよ。いらない。こんなプログラム捨てなきゃ。
It's too late.
嘘。アンインストールできない。
やめとけ。プログラムにプロテクトがかかってる。無理に削除すると何が起こるかわかんねえぞ。
何よそれ。
逃がすかよ。
After him.
あらた。なんで追いかけるの？
She's like, bye.
何これ、さっきまでなかったじゃん。これもハッカーの仕業。先へ進めってこと？私たちを。
I'm gonna find an exit there too. Let's go look. No, let's back them.
やだ、私行かない。
Well, I guess you're stuck here then. Press the triangle button when in the field to activate the Digivice. You can save at almost any time from the save menu on your Digivice. It's not possible to save in some location. Make sure you save frequently so you don't regret it if you do get a game over. Believe me, I will. Alright, so this was the old one. So I guess I got up to chapter 2. Well, I'm gonna start over because I don't remember what happened. So she's just gonna be over here. Alright, well, looks like we're on our own. Yep. Oh, that restarted. Okay, I didn't know that. That brings up the menu. Okay. Oops, okay. That does absolutely nothing. Alright, so we're at a fixed camera angle. Lovely. Oh, cutscene. Also, is that another thing? Are we not able to skip cutscenes? Probably not. We could probably skip these cutscenes, but... Hello, random boy in blue. Okay. Wait, now you have gray hair. What happened?
どうした？まるで幽霊でも見たような顔だ。僕そっくりの幽霊を見たって？それなら、その幽霊は僕かもしれないな。この世のものではない。真相は、僕がただ神出鬼没なだけ。そんな。
No, you totally had different hair.
僕は幽霊じゃない。このエデンにちゃんと君のような迷い子を君はハッカーの証であるプログラムデジモンいわばハッカー。ここにはさまざまな目的を持ったセキュリティホールを見つけて報告する義足的なもの。他人の財産は本当にいろいろだ。
I just want to get out of here.
その様子だとひな鳥どころかまだ卵から帰ってもいないようだ。ハッカーを目指すか他の何者だが 経緯はどうあれ、君はハッカーに興味を抱いてここまで来て、その結果デジモンキャプチャーを手にした。だったら試してみるといい。デジモンと呼ばれるプログラムの驚くべき力を。
Thank you for stepping over my feet. I appreciate that. Right. Now let me go. Excuse. Move. Thank you. Trying to read the subtitles. Alright, he has a lot of dots.
それでいい。では未来のハッカーの誕生を祝して君に記念すべき1体目のデジモンを進呈しよう。ほら君。
I get Digimon, Almon, and got the gearbox going. The excessively adorable animal, possibly for a mechanical looking machine. Machine looking machine. Well, yes. You know what? I love me some Terriermon. Moment time. Don't worry about it. This moment time. Forget about it. Okay. I'm gonna have to probably reread all of this back in the log. I'm like, there's a lot of information going on right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm with him. I'm like, what's happening? There's a lot of information going on in my head. Exactly. Already? No, I don't think that's what he said. Alright, test number 1.
せっかく用意したデジモンに何デジモンならいくらでも。しかし驚いたよ。このエリアに程度の低いハッカーが
It's one of the Digimon's forms.
あるいは僕追いかけるあの競技があれは
I'm gonna do it because I'm the pro tag.
なんだ物好きだな。だがそれこそ放っておくべきだ。単なるプログラム同士の小競り合いに首を突っ込んで。
Alright, this track right here. That actually sounds pretty cool.
君 君がそう決めたなら好きにするといい。後を追う。
Like I said, it's very Persona Shin Megami Tensei meets Digimon vibe.
まったくとんでもない卵だな。本当に物好きやただのお人よしか。奇遇だな。僕もそれなりに物好きで、まあ君は何もしなくてもただ見ていればいい。
I just want to know why your hair went from blue to gray.
どうやら君と一緒に戦うつもりらしい。随分と手順は狂ったが、そのデジモンは君のもと。
Alright, he's now mine. I gotta get up to Rapidmon. I assume he'll level up to Rapidmon.
準備はいいか。
Alrighty. Stats from timeline. Enemy and ally stats are displayed on. Okay, so it's basically who takes turns. Okay. I gotta re-equip myself with the rules, but I've been within an hour of this part. Timeline order of actions, ally stats, enemy stats. Alright. Allies are blue, enemies are red, and guests are green. When my command is selected, the predicted post-action position is this way. Battle command, so we got guard, skill, attack, item, change. Command to your allies to proceed with the battle, attack with the X button. For other commands, hold down a directional button or the left stick while pressing X. Okay. Escape by holding down the R1 button and pressing X. Alright, that's if I get into a oh shit moment. To let your Digimon act on their own. Regular attack, use a skill to defend, have damage taken, use an item. Switch out battle and party members with backups. That's nice to know. Okay. What skills do I have? Terrier Tornado! Oh, they're going by the Japanese names in here. Okay. I only know them by the English names, because that's what I grew up on. So, Kurisarimon? That's what it sounds like, yeah. Well, the R will be an L. Or it's pronounced like an L. Kurisai. I don't know, you're Diabormon to me, I'm sorry. Alright, let's try skill. Alright, not bad. We did it! I'll take it. Way to go, cute Terriermon. What is it? It's Terriermon, Gargomon, and then Mega Gargomon, I think is his evolution line. And then Rapidmon. I'm actually good. Well, okay, so this game came out, what 2016? So they probably won't have all the new ones, but I'm pretty sure they'll have, like, obviously some from season 1 through 4, because 1 through 4 would have been out. Maybe 1 through 5. Some from probably the card games. Some from the other games. I did hear that they do have most of the Royal Knights, so I'm going to get really excited about that. So that means I'm probably going to see, like, Alphamon, Gallantmon, Omnimon, I think is a Knight. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Because I've watched way too many Digimon as a kid to not remember some of this stuff. Set skill? To be fair though, I've only watched seasons 1 through 4. I tried to watch season 5, but I think by the time season 5 came out, I probably aged out of it. I've never watched season 6 or 7, and I have not watched the new one yet. Oh, hey! What is up? Welcome! Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it has been a hot minute. Yes, I am. You're gonna probably hear me talk a lot about Digimon because we're playing Digimon Cybersleuth. Which, I'm a little surprised myself, I have not gotten back to. Like, I feel like I was delaying it all last year. But you know what? I procrastinated enough. I will finally play this game.
君はハッカーの中でも相当イレギュラーな存在になるだろう。ともかく卵は帰った。この先、それじゃあ僕はそろそろ消えるとしよう。目つきの悪い少年。ああ、もう一人のイレギュラーの彼の
Oh, were you looking for
先のエリアへ向かった。
dude with an attitude? I feel like that's what the formula. There's always that formula of like the. I'm telling you, it's like there's always 3 characters. There's always three of the first characters are always the lead character, Goggle Boy, the side best friend character who always has an attitude problem. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? Okay, everybody except for season 3. Henry didn't have an attitude problem. He was the best. He was the best dude side character, but he didn't have an attitude problem. Rika had an attitude problem. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, if you want to see me rage, you should check me out on my Tuesdays when I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 3 on critical mode. I've almost threw my controller a few times.
創世記の遺物。忘れ去られた過去の残滓さ。その証拠に初期タイプのログアウトゾーンも残されたままだ。
Yeah, Digimon's been. I'm trying to remember the last Digimon game I played. I don't think I played on the PS1. I think the last one I played was probably Digimon Rumble Arena 2 on the PS2. And the next sentence is gonna sound a little bit old, but I do vaguely remember renting out Digimon World, I think 2 or 3, from Blockbuster. And for those of you in chat who don't know what a Blockbuster is, think of it like old school Netflix. You would go to a physical place and you would rent out a movie. It's basically like think of it it's like Redbox, but it was an actual store. Yeah, no, critical mode is brutal no matter what mode you play. Like, basically 1 or 2 hits and you're dead. I think I actually got stuck on the Monsters Inc. boss fight. Like, I probably died like at least 15 times. And I still have. I've gotten really close. I got it down to like a bar and a half and I kept dying. But in total, I think I'm at 216 deaths. I have a counter going. I have 216 oopsies. And almost 1 broken controller. I really should not throw my controller because controllers are kind of expensive. So I basically just have to like, just go because I'd rather not break my controller. Oh, she decided to go in. Okay, lady, your outfit really is dumb now that I look at it. It is. It is.
どうして二人とも戻ってこない
It is literally just. I don't even know how to describe it. It is just string tied together, like the front and the back is literally connected by string.
うわちょっと待って
Oh, hey!
そーっと
That's actually kind of cool that the two of them hang out. Alright, where are we going?
何君たち
ねえねえ君誰
I kind of forgot how awkward Agumon's Japanese voice is.
あら私ノキア君の名前
僕アグモンって呼んだ
俺はガブモン。
アグモンくんにカブモンくんか
Okay, if I get War Greymon and Metal Garurumon out of that, I will totally take you guys.
変じゃないもん。
君こそ変な名前だ
ほんだ変じゃないもん
あれ
どうしたのかな私のお顔が激キャワすぎて
なんだか懐かしい匂い
Is he smelling food? I bet it's food.
私
それに安心する匂いだ。
なんか照れちゃうなごめんね私のエロカワフェロモンが仕事しまくっちゃって
Excuse me? What?
やっぱり君変だ
もうどこ行ってたの
Well, I thought you were waiting by the post, by the front entrance.
うわ、また怖い人？
追いかけ回されるのはゴリゴリだ
ちょっと落ち着いてこの子
No, wait. I gotta capture you guys.
行っちゃった何だったんだろうあの可愛い物体 X は
I want Agumon and Gabumon.
っていうかあれ君が連れてその子がデジモンじゃあさっきのあの子たちもデジモンなんだ
I know, he's adorable, ain't he?
そのデジモンもあの子たちも悪そうなプログラムには見えないよねデジモンかあの子たちと一緒にいられるならいいかもデジモンキャプチャーえ凶暴な野良デジモンもいた何それ僕のエリアにあなたがいるのよね君について
Oh, now you want to join us. Alright, yep, and we're doing the JRPG line, where everybody just follows you no matter which direction you go. Alright, where are we going? Oh, we're in a battle. Kutamon! Can I capture you guys? Data of Digimon encounter in battles is automatically scanned and saved. If you want 100% or higher, scan rate can be materialized in Digilab later and needed to Alex. Alright, Kutamon A, Kutamon B. I'm gonna smack you. Ooh! Ow! Okay. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Okay. You guys a little feisty. Alrighty then. Wasn't expecting that. I just want the box. Is there a box? I can get a box. Treasure box. Wait, what?
覚悟してよね。
Look at the treasure box! That's stupid. Alright, good.
やったね。
I was kind of worried. I was like, oh man, I hope I could save. Actually, you know what? Speaking of that. Alright, awesome. Let's do that while I'm thinking about it. Before I screw myself over. Oh, no, I gotta go this way. And we're in another battle.
無理しちゃダメだよ。
I don't want to use up all my SP. Okay. Oh, hey, someone's up there. No battle, no battle, no battle, no battle, no battle. Okay. Wait, how many items do I have now? Oh, 8, okay. Wait, didn't I just see somebody up here? I'm going crazy.
よし、いざ勝負。
Close. Ow! Alright. I didn't appreciate that. I mean, then again, I'm maybe like one level above them, so... Still hurts. Still hurts. Alright. So I'm pretty sure I saw somebody? Yeah, up here. Okay, I gotta go the other
無
way.
理しちゃダメだよ。
Ugh. Still hurts. Boom! That's what you get. Scan complete. Alright, now... What do we have here? There's somebody up here. There we go. Oh, come on!
行くぞみんな。
Well, you know what? I could probably hit you guys. There we go. Oh, I should with the aye. Rude.
なんだか不思議な感じだな。君と新た
This all happened
会った
as a
こと
kid?
があるような。
Well, that's interesting.
Hmm? 昨日チャットで会ったとかそういう意味あれ？でもなんか
It's like we've been to this world before. What? Oh, were they chosen?
何今の？君も見た？ の先にある。
That's interesting. Oh, okay, and then Blue Hair Boy's back. Okay, so what's going on? I'm confused. Well, it's a mystery, but still, I'm confused. Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it.
ちくしょう、なんだってんだよ。
ああ、いたいた。ちょっともう一人で勝手に行くとかどんだけ。
Oh dear. I sense a boss fight. What is that? What the heck is that? I don't know what that is. I don't think that's a Digimon. Whatever it is, the virus that I've never heard of.
まさか噂で聞いたエデンの黒い怪物か。データ。お前らこっちへ走れ。なんだかわかんねえがこいつのロックを解除する。ログアウトしてとっとと逃げるぞ。
Is he wearing a jumpsuit, by the way?
おい、走れっつってんだろ。グズグズしてんじゃねえ。おい。
Oh, that's not good.
君たち。僕たちがノキアを守る。
You're back.
逃げてノキア。
Alrighty, allies.
やるしかない。
Okay. Alright, let's hit them what we got. Okay, that did absolutely nothing. Okay. Okay, so I'm assuming, I thought I saw attack, okay, so attack up, defense down, I think I saw? Alright, so I get another chance. I'm gonna see, let me just attack him, and then if nothing works, I'll probably guard on my next attack. That did absolutely nothing. Oh, thank you! Alright, so I'm gonna guard. Ooh. I know, right?
わかんねえのか。足手まといはお前なんだよ。お前が逃げおせりゃ、あいつらはどうにでもなるんだ。
Run away!
おい、ノキアはログアウトした。俺。
Okay, that looks really weird. What? I'm confused! What is going on? An unexpected error occurred. Oh! Logout process cannot continue. So is he just stuck there? Oh, okay. Kamishiro Enterprises? Oh, I bet that has something to do in the future. Oh, I'm not normal.
ねえちょっとあれやばくない？
なんだよあいつ気味悪い。
I'm a digitized entity in the real world, apparently.
こら！天下の行動のど真ん中で何騒いでんだ！まとめて逮捕すんぞ！あ
ああ、不敬さんこっちに。
What's with that smug dude in the middle with the glasses? Asshole.
誰が不敬さんだ誰が！刑事さんだ刑事さん！見た目だけで物事判断してんじゃねえ！逮捕すんぞ！ん？あ、うわ！なんだありゃ！どうなってんだ！キモいから逮捕！そこ逮捕！
Pretty sure he's just confused, because I'm like... Oh, don't hit me. Oh. Hi? Alright, an anime-ish cutscene. What the heck? Man, I want to fix your shirt.
乗りたまえ。厄介なことになる前に。おい、待てそこの車！止まらねえと逮捕するぞ！こら！
I mean, nice car.
人よりは奇妙な現象に慣れている方なんだが、こんな現象は初めて見たよ。私の声は聞き取れているかな？話はできるかい？それがよかった。君がもし人ではない何かだったらどうしようか。
I mean, I'm not quite sure what he is right now. He's just data.
そうか。君自身、自分の身に何が起きたのか。聞きたいことがあるなら何でも答えよう。
Yeah, what happened to the body?
君の体は極めてデジタルな状態にあるように見える。まるで電脳空間からアバターのまま現実世界に飛び出したような。もしも本当にそうだとしたら実に興味深い現象。
Where? Shinjuku?
仕事で探し
I
物
can
をし
work
て
with
いたら
that.
偶然通りかかって君を見つけたのさ。自分で言うのもなんだが、あらましは今は中野にある私の事務所へ向かっている。そこで詳しい事情を聞かせて。
Where are my friends?
いや、周囲に君以外の人物はいなかったはずだ。ひょっとすると君の友達も君と同じよ。そうか。友達のことは気にするなとは言えないが。
Okay, well, yeah, who are you?
最初に名乗るべきだったが、君の存在があまりにも興味深くてね。私はクレミ。
Kyoko Kuremi? Kurimi? Kyoko, okay.
しがない探偵さ。
You're a detective and you dress like that. Okay. Yes, I would 100% like to save the game. Thank you. Alright, so I think I got as far... No, I think I started chapter 2 last time. But I'm almost as far as I got in the first time around. Just casually just sit in
な
here.
るほど。経緯は把握した。君が電脳空間からログアウトして出現したという新宿のあの場所はエデンへログインした場所と同じか、あるいはその付近なのかな。
I guess so.
では今こうして私と会話している君とはまた別の体がどこかに存在する。
Okay, so if a digital version of him is here, where's his actual body?
肉体から精神データが分離してしまい個別の存在として現実世界に現れた。それとも何らかの理由で新宿に移動した肉体が壊れたデータのいずれにしろ奇妙奇天烈な話ではあるが目の前にまさしく摩訶不思議な
She sounds like calm about what's going on.
現段階では状況証拠による単純な推理しかできない。早速情報収集を進め、まずは君がエデンにログインした場所の現状を確認するのが定石だろう。
Yeah, Park or whatever it was called.
君は今どこにいる？電脳犯罪事件をはじめ多種多様な超常現象事件の解決に確かな実績を誇るクレミ探偵事務所だ。
Oh, because we're called Cybersleuth. Ah,
君の身に起こった怪異的現象の謎を解明するのにこれほど頼もしい場所はないだろう。そして君が腰掛けているのは依頼人用のソファ。何？依頼報酬の件ならば心配しなくていい。君の存在はすでに何よりの報酬なのだよ。
well, that's reassuring.
大船にそうだなメアリー・セレスト号あたりに乗り込んだつもりでいなさい。さて話を戻すとしよう。君がどこでログインしたかだがそれよりも何よりも前に君その姿ではまともに外を歩くこともできまい。
Yeah, can we fix that, please?
じっくりと観察して確信したが君はまさにデータの塊。しかし君は私の声を聞きソファーに腰掛け会話している。現実つまりリアル特性を持ったデジタル体反電脳体と名付けるとしよう。君の体がデータで構成されているならば見た目をどうにかすること自体はさほど難しくないだろう。君は基本的にはエデン内で使用されているアバターと航空論の放置データの中にアバターパーツのデータが見つかれば上々なわけだ。
Oh, so you're gonna have me go back in. Okay.
問題はその状態でログインできるかどうかだな。
Can you say anything other than ... Like he said like ... like 5 times.
なんだテレビがどうか
It's
し
like
たか？
Persona 4! We're hopping into the TV to get to another world.
こっちよ飛びなさい。
Yeah, we're okay. We're totally happening. It's just totally happening right now. Ooh, we are really in cyberspace. Digital network. This is the digital space where the information flows becomes visual due to the protagonist's cyber body. Choose your direction with the direction of battle on the left stick. Battle may initiate, so always be on guard when you... Alright, left or right? Left. Oh! Digimons with me. Let's go right. Trying to remember what the one before rookie was. Preschool? I don't know. In training. I think it's in training. No, it's Oz. This is Summer Wars. I'm going to assume this is something that's going to happen for the rest of the game. The ability to just jump through TVs. Alrighty. Do you guys have anything to say? Huh. Yeah, I definitely have an error going on. Yeah, so about that. What the? Oh, this weird, laboratory area. I think I remember at least getting up to here last time, and then I just forgot playing.
ようこそデジラボへ。ここはデジタルワールドとかすかに交わるデジモンたちの。私は三神楽未来。あなたにこの楽園を解放してあげる。
Digital World Digilab。
知らないなら知らないで特に問題ないわ。今のところはね、時が来ればおのずと知ることになるはずだから。デジタルモンスターラボラトリー、タルラボでもモントリー、私はデジラボをおすすめ。私があなたを呼んだ。それは少し違うわ。
Okay, so my question is, what is with this game and like all these like waifu-looking characters? I am playing a Digimon game, right? I guess they were like, let's go for something a little more mature. I will. What is going on here? Alright. Digilab, you can use a variety of facilities that will help you in an adventure. Digimon organize a party, Digimon to Digimon more. Digifarm, reach your Digimon by training or feeding. Mirror dungeon. Take on dungeons you've already cleared. Shop, purchase items from Digifarm. Network battle. Medical machine. Okay. Well, I gotta find my body. He's like hopping along. Oh, I can unlock these now. You can eliminate secure firewalls that block your way. Continue your party skills. Different levels depend on the resilience of the firewall, and you won't be able to take down a firewall if your wall skills aren't high enough. I'm pressing square. There you go. Thank you. Hi, lady. You could say that we're acquainted, okay? Yeah. Thanks. Alright, this is a tool for communication with people who aren't in the same place. You will receive messages from your friends, Digimon, and your Digifarms. If a notification appears in the bottom right of your screen, click touchpad button or check your received messages from the Digiline menu on your device. You should also reply to your messages when you receive one that needs a reply. Alright. I surprise you, but try using simple phrases you learned from your friendly clients. Okay. Alright, bye. Oh, this is part of my body? Register to field guide. Scan data of Digimon will collect in the Digivolve to much their series. You can Digiconvert and browse detailed data by making friends with Digimon through Digivolution and Digimon Digivolution. Alright. Ah! Rude. Yay! Alright, let's move on. Okay, I can probably convert you. Goodbye. I mean, everything's gonna... Wait, he's already at level... Oh, no, he's at level 2. I'll say it. I was like, how is he... 8? Scan complete. Babu! Oh, we're getting a little more difficult now. Okay. Touching throw an affinity. Mark the upper corner. Good affinity is shown with red target and bad affinity with blue. Consider affinities when choosing who to attack. Wait a minute. So it's like rock, paper, scissors. Or the weapons triangle like they do in Fire Emblem. Virus vaccine, data, and free. So beneficial data, beneficial vaccine. Alright, well, I'm gonna just read over this when I get a chance. Essentially, yeah, it's basically the weapons triangle. It's like rock, paper, scissors. The attacks with good attributes inflict 1.5 damage. Alright, so water beats fire, fire beats plant, plant beats water. Electricity beats wind, wind beats earth. Okay. Well, both of you guys have, well, wind beats earth. Wait, who is red? Wait a minute, who's red again? Alright, I think, okay, that one has a, what is that, virus? Earth. Now it looks like wind. Okay, red, they said red is friendly. So don't touch red. Okay, how about okay, I don't want to attack, okay. Okay. Wait, you're no longer red anymore. What does that mean? Bubbles! Oh, wow. Now, hang on. I thought it said red was... Well, what if I don't want to fight you? What if I guard? Alright. I'm trying to remember what it was talking about with the colors, but whatever. Alright, I leveled up again. Oh, we both leveled up. Hey, I got my body back. Nice. Wow. Kind of morbid, but okay. It's still broken, guess whatever I did was temporary. So I can't even go out this way. So I gotta go out the other way. Boss fight! Not boss fight, just fight! Alright, who... Nice! I get another scan. Gonna have a few people Digimon waiting for me at the Digilab. I can convert. Oh dang! You got a combo going. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4. This is nothing but us. Actually, could I? No, I'll have to do it when I get to a lab. Just trying to see if it lets me, if I can convert them. I probably gotta wait to a lab. I'm back. Can I... I want to send him to the farm. There we go. I'm gonna move you guys. Must be someone I can buy in here. Okay. They're just around here, having fun. I don't have any. Boost skills, put on. Okay. I'll say that later. Okay. Yes. Let's leave. And I'm gonna save really quick. You're trying to get scratches? Is that what you're trying to do? Here, I'll give you some scratches. There you go. Yeah, like I said, he can never sit still to install a cat cam. I mean, sometimes, or he likes to change up his napping spots. Like, I swear he has like 6 different napping spots. It's ridiculous. Alright, I'm back. I've digitized myself into the real world.
無事に戻ってこれたじゃないか。当然の帰結、推測通りの結果だが、しかしよくよく現実離れした能力だ。物理法則に律儀に従っているのは物質生命体としての本能的な。
She's like, this is cool. But I'm like, what happened? Because technically he's not really a real body. He's basically skin over a digitalized body. Oh. Detective guy.
おっとすまん、またやっちまったか。
それとその呼び方もいい加減改めてもらえませんか？子供の頃の呼び名ですよ。
きょうちゃんこそいい加減諦めてくれないかい。俺にとっちゃきょうちゃんは教女、いくつになっても美人の凄腕探偵になってもな。
それでいつからそこに？どこまで話を聞きました？
今来たところだが、なんかまずい。
Grim man? Does he have a name at least?
ああ、先客がいたのか。すまんすまん。依頼話の最中だったのかな。
いえ、この子は依頼人ではありますが、少し毛色の異なる存在でして。
おお、では何者だい。
I'm an assistant detective. That's a secret. Well, seeing that my menu has case files, I'm gonna assume I'm an assistant detective.
紹介しておこう。こちらは又吉刑事。
Detective Matayoshi?
父の代からの付き合いでね、旧知の中で信頼もしている。電脳犯罪を専門に追う本庁好きのエリート部署の刑事だよ。
Cool. Already old man.
揺らずと思っただろう。まあ実際のところ見かけでなきゃ探偵ってのはうさんくさい連中とつるんだりしないさ。おっと、出現。
So you're gonna be one of those detectives, so hey, I shouldn't be telling you this, but I'm gonna tell you this anyway.
それで何か事件ですか？依頼でしたらどうぞソファーにかけてお待ちを。今美味しいコーヒーを入れて。
カフェフェ。
いやいい、今日は依頼じゃない。コーヒーはいいよ。エデン症候群の件で少し気になる噂を耳にしてね。きょうちゃんも
聞かせていただきましょう。
So what is going on? Does this thing not have a automatic?
この子なら大丈夫ですよ、おじさん。それにある種のスペシャ
Like,
リスト
so
に
I
な
don't have
り
to
得
keep
る
pressing
素
the
質もあ
button
り
all
ま
the
す。
time.
話を聞かせておくべきでしょう。
そうか。きょうちゃんの話ってのはエデン症候群患者を隔離している例の特別病棟の噂だよ。おっと、未来の専門家さんにはエデン症候群の説明が
Yes,
必
you're
要
gonna
か
have to
い？
explain it to me.
お願いします。
エデン症候群ってのはエデンを利用中のユーザーが突
Oh,
然意
you
識
know
不
what?
明になり、
That's probably
そ
where
の
my
まま
body
目
is.
覚めなくなる奇病だ。年々患者数は増えているが、原因、治療法、症状、いまだセントラル病院にはエデン症候群患者の専用病棟、特別が妙に情報統制が厳しくてな。患者の家族も立ち入れない秘密の隔離施設があるとか。上白のイメージダウンになるのを恐れて事実を隠蔽しているんじゃないか
Oh, the guy in charge of it.
噂もある。今回の件も噂の息を出ない類ではあるんだが、近くセントラル病院の背後が動き出しそうだ。
背後、上白エンタープライズですね。
ああ、セントラル病院は上白の
So this guy controls the hospital, and he controls not Oz.
である上白のな。発症患者の増加、症状の重篤化傾向、それらが明らかになりつつある今、普段の病院で人の出入りが激しく
So
な
a
って
whole bunch of people are getting some sort of syndrome or
特別病棟
symptom
のセキュリティが強化されるらしい。
from Eden, and they're not waking up.
これは何か。
ようやく。
ああ。
Okay, yeah, I think this was probably around the time, as far as I got the last time, where I remember kind of going through a hospital.
おっと、そろそろ署に戻らないと。悪いが、乾杯はまたの機会にしよう。
Alright, see you, old man.
君、きょうちゃんの入れたコーヒーには気をつけろ。
He's leaving because he doesn't want to try the coffee.
ほら、いつかきょうちゃんのコーヒーを鑑識に回す日が来るんじゃないか。そいつはシャレになんねえよな。
So I do not try that coffee, it will
聞
kill
いて
you.
の通りだ。エデン症候群絡みの生きた情報は手に入りにくい。背後で神城の統制が行き届いているからな。そしてこれからさらにセキュリティは厳しく、エデンで異変が起き異常な状態の君が現れた。タイミングを同じくして、これは偶然。
So this is the first case. Something weird's going on. People are mysteriously losing consciousness after coming out from this virtual reality. And we're on the case.
いいな、必然だ。この上なく明白な論理だ。推理するまでもない。私はこれからセントラル病院へ向かう。セキュリティ強化の前に可能な限り情報を引き出す。君もぜひ同行してくれたまえ。君の状態に関する情報も得られるかもしれない。求めよ、さらば与えられん。いや、君の場合、
Open
白
sesame.
けごまが適当か。
So yeah, so technically he's still in a digital body. You just gotta kind of figure that out. A frontal attack, that seems a bit sketchy. What else can I do? Become a GP and record my activities in a chart, or become a boy with shiny red cheeks. Either literally, it's just like, what have I gotten myself into? I don't know, to kill me? What are you getting yourself into? Oh, I have another cutscene. Would you look at that? She looks important. Wait, didn't we run into you before? No. There was one with blue hair, one with gray hair. I think that's somebody different. Yeah, this is somebody different. Sir, why do you keep having so many dots? Hey girl, have we met? Let's start with just hello. We'll pick that option. Alright, well, bye. Alright, what do we got? What do you want me to do with that? Okay. General wards on the 12th floor. One person physician on the staff for It's a great hospital. Speak up, my ears aren't what they once were. Kid, why are you running around again? Hey, hey. Can you talk to me? No? Okay. Okay, I can't talk to you. What about you? Can I talk to you? So I'm gonna know dirt on the special ward while I got some. Apparently there's some isolation ward where not even family can visit. Okay. Before Brother General Ward's special ward is meant for patients with particularly difficult diseases or illnesses. Well, you got any more to say? can enter there. What's up? There's no special word. I'm sorry. We have policy against revealing patients' personal information. Can't talk to you. Sorry, I'm just very busy right now. We were short and deep. Both doctors and nurses. Can I get behind here? No. If you have an appointment, please sign in and wait at the reception desk. Alright, I can't talk to you. I can go over here. And obviously I can't get to the elevators. Or can I? Oh, well, what do you know? Just casually? Okay. I didn't know I could just straight up do that, but okay. Oh. Unless your family or hospital staff entry is strictly prohibited. So yeah, I had a feeling I probably had to go back down and probably go into the system. Oh, what's the general ward look like? Connection jump is a special ability of the protagonist. You can use the ability on connectors that appear on the map. Approach a connector and press the X button to jump to digital space. Wait, who? Miss Sasaki? Is that the person I first saw? Well, that's morbid. Isn't that a crime? Yeah, that's straight up him. So basically his data and his body are two different areas. That's unfortunate. Alright, mysterious illness whereby people suddenly fall into comas while connected to the Eden network. Originally the term was given to the incessant vomiting and other systems common to those unused to spend time in the digital world. Oh jeez. Inexplicable loss of consciousness while connected to the Eden network. After extended time in a coma, the body weakens, becoming more susceptible to complications. In worst case, this has led to death. So people have died. Yeah, that sucks. Kamishiro Enterprises. So, he's... I don't know if he's a bad guy, but clearly we're gonna have to come back to him. Furthermore, the EDA interface uses proprietary technology to make it future researching problematic. Alright. Oh! Hello.
どうしてあなたが？ここは関係者以外立ち入り禁止のはずです。入り口どうやって入ったの？警備員に何かした？一体何者なの？
Well, you see what happened was I snuck in here digitally. You relative of a patient? Are you with Kamishiro?
質問を質問で返さ
Don't
ないで
answer a
ください。
question with a question.
ひょっとしてクレミ？そうですか。
Oh, so she's familiar with the technical lady.
エデン症候群について調べに何か聞きたいことはあります
Oh,
か？
now you're a little more familiar. Okay.
質問があれば答えます。
Thanks.
誤解しないでください。痛くもない腹を探られたくない。私は上白に世話になっている人間ですから、少しくらいなら
Oh, so she's
あなたの
okay.
疑問に答えられると思います。
Is there a cure for Eden syndrome? What happens if you contract Eden syndrome? Who is that patient?
治った人がいたと
I've never heard of anyone recovering
聞いたこ
from it.
とはあり、私が知っている人で最も長くて8年
Oh, I wonder if that's the
眠り
ghost
続けてい
person
ます。
who's stuck. So basically, data wise, they're stuck in Eden, but physically. I'm in here.
でもきっと
Yeah, I
大丈
think
夫で
it's
す。
that person,
待つしかないんです
ghost person.
今はどうなるって見てのとそれ以外の症状は聞いたことありません。違う。
Who is that patient?
この患者ですか？最近運ばれてきた患者ですね。
They were just brought in.
数日前にはいなく、この人あなたに似てますか？
No, it's me.
そうですか。でもそれは誤解です。間違いです。
It's a
上
mistake.
白もエデン症候群を治療したいんです。そのためにこうして特別治療室だって用意した。エデンのせいで誰かが不幸になるなんてあっちゃなんとかしなきゃいけないんです。私が。
会話の弾んでいるところを邪魔してすまないが、招かれざる客の登場だ。
That's not good. Uh-oh.
こんにちは、ケビンさん。お仕事お疲れ様。今日はどこ
What? Hello, guards. Thank you for working so hard.
リエさん、今日は来ないは
Who's
ずな
Miss
のに。
Ree?
ケビンさんのたくましい大胸筋。リエ。
Okay.
ああ、我慢できない。
This is a Digimon games, by the way. We're getting dialogue like
岸辺
this.
様、仕事中ですので。
Okay, that's a little awkward. That's really awkward.
背後のお出ましか。上白の上役が何をしに来たのか気になる。
Oh, so she works with the tech
必要な情報は手に
CEO
入れ
guy.
た。長いは無用。そこを出なさい。おっと、私の方にも来客だ。ではロビーで落ち合おう。慌てず騒がずな。
I gotta find the computer. What in the world? Well, she looks like a villain.
ゆうこちゃん、お元気？リエさん、今日はどうしたんですか？入室予定者のリストにはなかったと 思います。ちょっとねえ、大好きな優子ちゃんの顔が突然見たくなっちゃったんだな。
Yeah, I don't trust her. I do not trust. I'm getting bad vibes from her. I do not trust her 100%. Her race sense was tingling. Yeah, no. I don't trust her. Oh, we actually got her name, Yuko. Oh, Yuko? Hang on. Yuko? Yugo. I wonder if that's who she's waiting for, Yugo. Maybe they're siblings? Hey, what is up, Samokami? How are you doing today? Oh, how convenient. There's a computer for me to hack into. I don't trust her. Get away. Run. Run.
はい。あ、いえ、違います。ゆうこちゃん、なんか変じゃない？
Also, what is with your outfit?
私たちの他に。
A lot of the women in this game so far are wearing very revealing outfits for a Digimon game. I mean, it was supposed to be like a sleuth and mystery game, but still. So, well, this lady's very perspective. That's what I'm looking for. So she clearly knows there's somebody else that's not supposed to be up here. I am doing good. I'm trying to understand what's going on. This lady's being very suspicious. Dude, jump into the computer. Jump into the computer. Jump into the computer. Okay, you're being a really weird lady. See? Yeah, he probably jumped into the computer.
なんだ、誰もいないじゃない。でもゆうこちゃん、別に構わないのよ。彼氏の一人や二人や三だすくらい連れ込んでも。私なんてゆうこちゃんくらいの時に、それじゃ本命の彼のよう。
Yeah, I bet it's Yugo. Because her name is Yuko, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're and they have very similar hair. Both of them have very similar hair. Yeah, he's probably online. Yep, he went to the computer. There we go. Okay. See, okay. Oh, does that mean I can turn him into a Gabumon now? Alright. Oh, they had a battle. Oh, that's close. Boom! I'm sorry, or maybe Quarter Monster. Who's next? Alright, what does this do? Nice! Alright, I'm pretty sure I can Digivolve you now. You're getting pretty high. I just gotta get to a Digilab. Oh, come on, I'm almost to the entrance. Oh, that didn't do much. Nice. Oh, I don't appreciate that. That was very rude. Whilst with anime villainesses and wearing nothing but coats over obvious lingerie. I don't know. It's a trope at this point. It's a trope. Bring me a gift from the outside next time. Something tasty. Promise. I will try. No promises. Alright, where's the, Yeah, I gotta go to the Digilab. Uh-oh. Wait, but I wanna go to the Digilab. I gotta do some evolutions.
自分の体を外から見る衝撃の大きさは想像に難くない。体外離脱現象の一種と考えれば解決法もありそうだが、君はエデン症候群の未知なる症状の発症者。それが分かっただけでも成果はまずまずとしておく。調査は焦ってはいけない。慌ててもいけない。ただひたすらに粘り強く、鉄頭鉄尾、堅固な黒金のごとき忍耐力
Oh, I can't skip it. It's a
父
cutscene.
のことだ。
Oh, now I can
さ
skip
て
it.
本題だが、君はこれからどうするつもりかな。元の体に戻りたくはないか。君の身に何が起きたのか。
Yeah, let's get to the sleuthing part already.
では決まりだな。依頼
So
に
he's
は
a
エデンが
detective
電脳犯
assistant.
罪に関連した事件が多い。仕事をこなして安心しなさい。君の素質は私が保証する。ついでに当面の衣食住ね。君の能力は電脳絡みの事件の調査にこれ以上期待している。よし、契約成立だな。君はたった今から私の助手兼サイバースルースだ。
Cybersleuth. Name drop. Roll credits.
コーヒーを入れてこよう。我々の前途を祝して乾杯と行こうじゃないか。
No, let's have what we don't have some coffee. I don't want to die. That's not coffee.
海ぶどう粒あんコーヒー。私の自信作だ。
Seaweed in red bean paste coffee. The thought of it makes my stomach sick.
見かけも芸術的だが、味も方向
Now, how about
も
now?
格別だぞ。
How about
では
now?
電脳探偵誕生を祝して乾杯。
Gulp, gulp, gulp. I'll just slurp. I think he passed out. Yes, please save. Alright, yeah, I think now we are officially English. We are now further than I previously have gotten in the game. Oh. Speaking of Summon Case, I recently saw a fan video of Detective Pikachu on YouTube. Almost felt legit. I mean, Detective Pikachu is based off a real game. As a Cybersleuth. First of all, is she actually wearing anything underneath that shirt? I'm just asking. Just weird. Hanging on the wall to the right of my desk is a whiteboard. You can accept cases from there. Alright. Field practice is better than book and learning. Start working some cases. Alright. So we're finally getting to the case part. Woohoo! We're getting places. It's about time. Alright, so, like, yeah, so I think this is as far as I played the last time I actually did anything with this game, because like I said, I played it before, like, I don't know, it was a few years ago, and then I really got, like, so far in. But I never really finished it, but now I'm gonna be like, no, we're gonna go and finish it. Go to meet the neighbors and learn how cases work while you're at it. Go check the whiteboard. Alright, I'm checking the whiteboard, Whiteboard displays cases received by the office. Click accept on the case report to start investigating. You can check the details and current status of a case from the player's menu on your Digivice. When you report that a case is over, you will be eligible for a reward. You cannot carry on multiple investigations at the same time. Boo! That sucks. When you take on another case during an investigation, please temporarily stop the investigation you're currently casing. Select and interrupt the case report to continue your investigation where you left off. Alright. So they're by color. So urgent, normal, downloadable content, Digifarm case. Rewards for urgent cases marked with red magnets are generally better. You should solve these cases first. Alright. So red first, blue, yellow, green. So I gotta find red. Which is just one. Quality beans? Okay. So it's a what's it called? A tutorial case, essentially. Oh, hey! You're here! Phone lady! I'm pretty sure Agumon and Gabumon will be just fine. I just want to be able to go back to the Digilab. I want to... I mean, like, all my farm Digimon should be leveled up by now. I could probably Digivolve them now. Oh, don't I have a case? Roll credits! What is this, Cybersleuth?
なんだかすごい。まあハッカーになるとかより全然いいかも。てかハッカーだよ。あなたあいつハッカーだったよ。助けてはくれたけど、あれ完全にハッカーだ。なんかちょっとへこむな。嘘つかれてたわけじゃん。
Oh yeah, we haven't seen what's his face.
やだな、気まずいな。こういう時は地味犬の新曲でも聴いて悪魔的になろう。
What? Okay. That should be enough saying hi. Let's get back to the office. Alright, let's get where's the office? Where's the office? Is the office here? Okay. I'm back. Okay. Sweet.
挨拶回りは済んだようだな。かなり個性の強い面々だが、さて次は街に出てもらう。反電
I just want to get let me access the computer.
溶け込めるかどうか。順応テストの最終段階といったところだ。新宿で聞き込み、君のことが噂になっているかもしれない。その間私は私の又吉刑事にも調査結果を報告しておく。
Oh, the old guy.
それと一つ重要なことを伝えそびれていた。君の母親のことだ。
Oh, okay.
親御さんが仕事で長期海外出張しているのは不幸中の幸いだった。
Of course the parents are working abroad.
君が倒れたと聞いて帰国しようとしていたところを間一髪すぐ君からも連絡して安心させてあげたまえ。
I feel like there's 80% of like anime protagonists are like they're working abroad or they're just not there.
親御さんの様子はどうだったかな。問題なさそうだな。安心したようで何よりだ。これからは連絡が来ることもある。親御さんの件は君に一任する。しっかり対応したまえ。では行動開始だ。新宿へ向かいたまえ。
Head to Shinjuku. Alrighty. Okay, no. I got it. Come on. Wait, what? Whoa, what happened? Give it a listen, you'll love it. And then you plan to come over this weekend but stay home and rest. Oh, I guess it's his mom? Sorry for worrying you. Alright. Can I? Or do I have a case? Okay, technically I don't have a case. So that means... Where can I go? There! That looks so weird. I was not expecting that. Alright! Oh yeah. Alright, yeah, you guys... Okay. Okay, so I got some rearranging to do. What else am I missing? Oh, he has to be level 15. Right. Level 9 or higher. He's close. What is that, 6? He's close. He's close. You should be able to level up. Yes! Give me Gabumon. Wait, Digivolution possible? Which one is this? I don't know what that one is, but I'm gonna go with Gabumon, because I like Gabumon. Gabumber, Digivolve Sue, Gabumon. I forgot the other one it's called. Alright, how much? Okay, you have 5 memory. Alright, so I'm gonna actually move you because you're too big for the farm. Oh, I'm pretty sure I can also level you. Can I get Tentamon? Can I get Tentamon? Wait, how do I not get... I think that's Tentamon. Can't miss 10% required. I can get Gatsumon, though. Okay. Let's level up to Gatsumon. Okay, which one is this? I think that's one of the Gearhead ones, but yeah, I'll take Gatsumon. And I'll put you in my reserves. Alright. Oh! Pokemon. So he could technically turn into Golemon. Alright, how can I move you to my reserves? No, move. There you go. Alright, now I gotta be really careful because I'm starting to run a little bit out of party memory. Alright, so I'm gonna send him to the farm. Okay. Okay, so he is in reserve. Okay, so I'm going to move... Hang on. No, wait. Alright, and then I'm going to move you over here. Alright, I have 17 out of 20. There has to be a way for me to... bump up my thing. I don't know if I have a thing for that. I guess I don't have a whatever it's called, but this will work for now. Here, let me save. Okay, so I got Tyriamon, Gabumon, and Gatsumon. So rookie. Who's pinging me? Oh, I guess that's his mom. Okay. You. Hey, did you meet? What? You just waste my... Rude. What is your problem? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna feed you anymore because you're being rude. I try to feed you and just rude. 100% rude. Oh. There we go. What do you want us to do now? Except for more cases.
先頃目撃された君の姿もその様子ならば君も大手を振って街を歩けるだろう。ところで話は変わるが君に新しいエデンアカウントを用意した。
Oh,
現在君のアカウントはエデンネットワーク上で正しく認識されていない状態。そのため通常手続きコネクトジャンプで侵入できるとしても不正なアカウント扱いではそのような状態では職務にも差し障る。今後は用意した新規アカウントで
I'm telling y'all, it is literally just like what happened in Summer Wars. The dude goes in, his account gets hacked. He has to go in with a new account.
さてそろそろ時間だな。
All we need is a crazy, infectious Digimon-looking creature that is threatening the entirety of Eden. And we're pretty close.
仕事の時間だよ、ジョシュ君。
I'm telling. I mean, I know I looked it up earlier in the stream, but I'm telling y'all, I really thought Mamoru Hosoda worked on this. He's worked on anything else between season 1 stuff or early Digimon stuff.
クレミ探偵
Oh,
事
this
務
was
所
her
は
face.
こちらでしょうか。
Then I'm at the hospital.
約束した時刻通りか。なかなか優秀な依頼人。ようこそ
Yuko.
クレミ探偵事務所へ。
Is it? It is.
失礼します。
Hi.
あなたは
Yeah, it's me.
おう、君たちは知り合いか？
いえ、知り合いというほどでは。
まあいいでしょう。
Wait. No. The guy's name was Kami Shida. Not okay. I thought they were related. Never mind. Yamashina.
はい、私が山科優子です。
では依頼内容を伺いましょう。そちらのソファーへおかけください。
はい。
I still think she has something related to Yugo, because if Yugo's been around for a while, if he's been stuck in the digital world for a while, and that's why people quote unquote see a ghost, I think they're related to somehow. Yugo.
父が、私の父が
My
消
father
え
has
てしまい
disappeared?
ました。
消えたとは？
行方不明になってしまったんです。
Maybe it's not her brother.
探偵さんには消えてしまった父、山科誠を探し出してほしいんです。
お父様に関する情報はありますか？
はい、父の基本的な情報はこちらに。データを送ります。ですが、その中で手がかりになりそうなのは父が使っていた
Alright, so we are gonna go back in
アカウ
there.
ント情報くらいでアカウント情報を問い合わせると現在もアクティブな状態なんです。
We just had to wait a bit.
呼びかけても応答しない。
全く反応がありません。
I still think she's probably still gonna be important for the rest of the game, but who
父
knows?
を見つけ出してください。
わかりました。お引き受けしましょう。
よろしくお願いします。
ではすぐに調査を開始しましょう。進展があればお知らせします。連絡先を教えていただけますか？
いえ、
その必要はありません。しばらくしたらまた来ます。
Okay.
それではこれで失礼します。
Bye.
なるほどな。山科誠のアカウント情報が確認でき、結論から言えばこのアカウントは何者かに乗っ取られている可能性が高い。アカウントの動きに不自然な点が多々見受けられる。同時に複数の山科誠がエデン内をカットしていたりな。最近巷を賑わしているアカウント狩りに間違いない。君にはまず現在もアクティブな山科誠のアカウントに追跡から始めてもらう。アカウントの乗っ取りは往々にして組織的な犯行であることが多い。エデンで聞き込み調査をすればアカウント狩りに関する情報が何かしら得られるだろう。出番だ、ワトソン君。エデンへ赴き、聞き込み調
So
査
what
を
is she,
してもらう。
Sherlock and I'm Watson? Kind of ironic, given that I'm gonna be playing the Ace Attorney game soon. Alright, who is pinging me? Yo! Javiera, how's your homework coming? What do I have to register for? Hang on. I am very curious of what this is, so... Alright. Alright, so I don't have anything on there. It's fine. She's probably like, what is going on? Alright, well, let's start over here. Whoa, hi. A lot of you guys have a question. What? Why did you send that to me before? Okay, well, the shop's up there. Alright, that's all you got for me? Wait, what? Or... Sure not the hacker? Alright, he's repeating his words. Zaxxon? Okay. Shop. Can I buy something useful? Changes Digimon personality to searcher. Ability. I mean, I think I already have some of these. See, how much do I have? I got like 20 of these. I think I'm good. Wait, arcade. I can't view them? Okay, fine. Oh, it's a running kid. He's still out here running like a running fool. Alright. So we gotta go back here! Again! Where are we going? I just came here. Oh, you know what? I think now I can... who? Hello? I don't know. Oh, hey, you're this person again. Sad ex-Saxon hacker. Thank you. So this probably means I can go somewhere else. So let me go back to the portal. Yeah, okay. Awesome. There we go. We're finally in a new place. Why they why they all look like wannabe Pokemon traders? Okay, you already asked me this question. I'm not gonna ask again. What? I mean, I'm a little bit busy. Ballsy? I never thought I would hear the word or read the word ballsy in a Digimon game. Okay, I got level 2. Awesome. This dialogue. Oh, this is wild. Alright, then you have nothing to say. Okay. Wait, you gave me something. What did you give me? Oh, cool. Proof of being can equip as an avatar part? How do I equip that as an avatar part? This goes player? How do I equip this? Ow! I'm not wearing anything. Okay. maybe I gotta use it outside. Alright, I can go to 2. Oh, maybe now let me go to the other place. Okay. How do I equip this? You said I can equip it. Not my own to do. Ow! Oh, yeah, it's coming on light nicely. Also, let me save. I haven't saved in a minute. Save. Oh, Jesus! Has it really been like 40 minutes since the last I saved? Okay, I guess I can't physically wear it on my avatar. I guess it's just... It's like a key item that you just have. Right, and then those guys are gone. But I probably can now confront what's-his-face at that other terminal area. Hey, you. Got a bone to pick with you. Oh, he's gone. And I get him ready to go battle. It's fine. Oh. Hey! Thank you! Thank you for the raid! Virtual Digigirl. Welcome, welcome. I am, as you can see, I'm playing a Digimon game. We're in the middle playing, well, we're in the fairly beginning of Digimon Cybersleuth. Like a few hours in. Can I get this thing? I'm trying to grab it. There we go. Yukimi Boltamon? I've heard of Boltamon. What was Boltamon? I think it's in training, but I don't know what Yukimi means. Alright. Thank you so much for the follow as well. Yes, I feel like I can go on and on about Digimon. Thank you! I mean, I think it's probably one of the first animes that I ever watched. So as far as I can go, Scram. Okay. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think I probably watched up to the 4th season, and then I vaguely remember watching the 5th season, but I might have, like, got too old by the time it showed on TV. And then, I don't think I watched 6th and 7th. I've seen that cutscene everybody likes to talk about in the 7th season, where it's like everyone, like, comes out of nowhere. And I have not watched the new one. It's like Applemon or something? It's like an app. Oh! Aren't you adorable? Look at him. Yeah, there is a scene in I have not watched Cross Wars. I just remember there was a scene somebody had sent me one time, and it was it was like, I think like all the, it felt like an Avengers Endgame moment where like all the old Digidestins like came together and were like, oh, we gotta take out like Mali and Myotismon or something like that. But it was like all the leaders and the other characters from like the first like 5 or 6 seasons or 5 seasons. And I was like so giddy. I was like, oh my god, they're all back. It's like Prime Ty and Prime Davis and they like DNA Digivolves. So I was excited. That's like the only part of Crosswords I like. Other than that, I didn't watch it. What is this? I don't know what Digimon this is. But it looks very cute. This is what, 5? Well, you know, let's do 3, because he only has so much SP. What is your skill? Oh, and my cat, he's getting the zoomies. I can hear him through my headphones. Let's do rock. Nice! Okay. Yeah, I think out of all the seasons, I mean, 4 wasn't bad. I think for like most of my friends weren't into 4. I enjoyed 4. I think I thoroughly like 2. I think 2 is probably my favorite set of characters. The plot could be a lot better because there's some unanswered questions. But 2, Davis hand down my favorite character. I love Daisuke. Like, I don't know what it is, but he's my favorite character. Season 3 is fantastic. I feel like Season 3 is like, if you want to go for a grittier Digimon, Season 3 is fantastic. I also didn't, it took me like years later to find out that Season 3 was also directed by the same person that did Serial Experiment Lane, which is insane. Also, Season 3 used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. What was it? Freaking Puppet Jerry in Insane Destiny? Ooh, I see a treasure chest. Do not go near the consoles because you pressed the power button before on me in the middle of the stream. Do not do that. Oh. No. No. We're not having that. Oh yeah, Rio? Yeah, there was, Rio was, I know he was in the WonderSwan games, and then he vaguely showed up in Season 2 in a Ken flashback, I recall. Oh, back-to-back attack. Oh, hey! Got 100%. Ooh! I don't appreciate that. Ouch. Ow. Alright, that works. Alright, what do we got? Oh, wait, what? Oh, activated a chain attack. Okay, I totally was not paying attention to that. Get skills, burst flame. Nice. Alright, okay, I'm pretty sure... Oh, Linemon? I don't think I recognize that Digimon. Because some of the ones in here are, like, because I had a friend who was playing Cybersleuth earlier, and I remember catching one of his streams. He was further down the road. But, oh. But yeah, he was explaining how, not only do they include some from the shows, but they also include some from, I guess, the other games, the card games. They have the Royal Knights. I'm probably gonna have to wait till they show up because they're really powerful. They're like mechas, I think. I remember this guy. I forget what season he was from, but I remember him. Alright, well, we're finally getting to powerful Digimon. Let's see what we got. I think we did. What time is it? Okay, hopefully it doesn't take too long. Probably won't stream too long. This looks like we might have a boss fight. Hi?
あ？なんだてめえは！そんな場所にのこのこ現れやがって。なめてんのか？踏んづけて蹴飛ばすぞ！
Oh, that's the mask they gave me.
なんだ、おめえも違うかい？ちゃんとアカウントを買ってきたかい？へえ、やるじゃん！今度僕と一狩り行こうよ。
How about no?
約束だよ。と、君いいタイミングで来たね。ほら、あそこ見てみ。あれがメフィストさんだよ。
What?
乗っ取ったアカウントはあの人が直接買い取ってくれるんだよ。おう、もう行っちゃうのかい？ちょっぴり決まっちゃってる人だから気をつけてね。
Wait, are you, the dude's account we're looking for? He's not coherent at all. Bob.
ちょ、君、メフィストさんに何したの？メフィストさん決まりすぎちゃってるじゃないの。
Yo, he tripping. I smell a boss fight.
お落ち着いてくださいよ。メフィストさんさ、ほら、新顔が怯えてますから。メフィストさんさ。
Oh shit. Oh, I got a Gilmon, but he's a bigger Gilmon. Alright. Ow! That hurt. Alright, oh god, I'm already forgetting how the weapon triangle works. It's a little easier to remember in Fire Emblem, but yeah, the way they explain it in here, I legit forgot. Ouch. I don't think, let me stun for one Digimon. Oh, okay. I don't think this would, yeah, that's not really gonna do much. Because it's fire against fire. Yeah, didn't do much. I doubt this will do much either. Wait, it's, wait, white? Oh, because they're the same type. Ah, at least I pick on Gabumon. That did not do much. Yeah. I probably should have just attacked. I mean, I have like 20 of these. Okay, not terrible, but he's definitely picking on Gabumon, that's for sure. I probably should have kept Biomon because, yeah, it looks like he's weak to wind. Or I get the multiplier with wind. Yeah, I don't get a multiplier with that. Hey, a little bit of multiplier. Will you please leave Gabumon alone? Ah! Ha 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 ha! Who's next? Gabumon, okay. Oh, I'll take it. Yikes. Alright. I need you alive, please. Yeah, I probably should have switched. I was thinking about putting Digimon in, but I mean, I wasn't expecting this. I mean, at least I have a win Digimon in. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. You know what? You know what? I don't trust that. I don't trust that. Yeah, he's preparing for something. Let's guard. I don't trust that. He still is crit up. Only have stun. Does anyone I have no. I'm trying to figure out if he has something that can down status. Because try to see if we can get rid of that thing, but I don't think I do. He's nuts. Very long. Ooh, actually, itemize them. Oh, okay, I do have a few of those. Oh, that's right. Attack boost. I'm gonna give that to... Okay, I don't want him to die. So maybe that's because he's probably gonna attack him, but I'm gonna give attack... Oh, because I got Goblin on next. Oh, now hit me. Okay, well, let's watch it. Look at Goblin launcher. Okay, so let me give you... attack boost. No. There we go. Two. Next. Alright, and then hit him. Alright, see what you got. I'll take it. Picking on my boy. Who's next? Oh. How are we getting there? Surprisingly, he's not picked on Gilmon this entire time, because technically it's a younger version of him. So I could pretty much probably just smack him as much as I feel like smacking him. But he's not gonna really attack, or he doesn't really attack him. Alright. Please be kind. Oh, he actually. Okay, I jinxed it. Never mind, he did attack him. Alright, please go down. Yes! Alright, wasn't terrible. Had to use a few potions, but thank you! Memory up, that's what I was looking for. I'm actually blanking on what Gilmon's evolved form was. It was like, it's like Gilmon, and then it's, and then I know it goes to Gallimon eventually. I already kind of forgot. Either way. Groundmon, that's what it was. So it's like Gilmon, Groundmon, and then I think it's like War Groundmon, and then Gallimon, and all the variations of that.
無事で何よりだよ。しかし、なかなか面白い顛末だったようだな。デジモンをコレクションする人間がいるんだ。その逆もまたしかりか。人間のアカウント情報をコレクションするデジモンがいても何ら不思議はないのかもしれない。しかし、そのメフィストさんとやら刺激していたはずのデジモンに精神データを完全に乗っ取られていたようだな。
Wait, did Digimon completely overtook its users' mental data?
現実における影響を確認しておきたかったところだが、今回の調査とは無関係。またの機会にしよう。デジモンが集めていたアカウントは撃破によって解放された。山科誠のアカウントご苦労だった。事務所にも主従の関係。
Alright, I just want to save at this point because I'm calling it for a day.
私も肝に銘じておくべきだろうな。そう思わないか、ワトソン君。
Is that just to be her affectionate anything? Just call me Watson. You got 100 Caesar speed. Yay.
山科誠のアカウントが解放されたおかげでアカウント情報をサルベージすること。現住所もすでに確。その過程で入手した家族構成を調べ。依頼人山科優子とここにある娘の情報が明らかに食い違っている。
And what does this mean?
やはりと言うべきか、あまりにも浅はかと言うべきか。君にはまだわからないのかい？とにかく山科誠の失踪中の山科誠の住まいに一体何が出てくるか。
I just want to save. Oh, let me save.
Man. どちら様ですか？
こんにちは。こちらは山科さんのご自宅で間違いないですか？
そうですが、あなた方は？
いえ、実は人を探していまして。失礼で。
え、私は山科。
Wait, so who is this girl looking for then?
では、山科誠さん、一つお聞きします。この近くで行方不明者が出たらしいのですが、その人物に心当たりなどは？
行方不明になった人物？いや、私には全く心当たりないが。
そうですか。ご家族の方にもお話を伺いたいのですが。
あいにくだが、妻も娘も外出していて。
娘さんは今どこに？
パパ、どうしたの？
Wait, what is going on? This is not the right girl?
ちょうどよかった。 お前と話をしたいって人が来ていてね。
Yeah, you're different.
これが娘のチカです。
Okay, then who's the person we just talked to?
何ですか？
こちらが山科さんの娘さんですか。他にお子さんは？
いや、チカ一人だが、どうしてそんなことを？
あなたたち一体何？
That's weird. Yeah, that's really weird.
それがこの近くで行方不明になった人がいるらしいんだ。
行方不
At
明？
this point, I just want to say at this point. Please!
知らない。
だそうです。すみませんね、力になれなくて。
いえ、ご
So
協力
why
感
is
謝
she
しま
leaving
す。
us on a wild goose chase then? The, Yoko
必
girl.
要な情報を手に入れることができました。
Yugo.
ところで山科さん、お気づきでしたか？
エデン？
しかしご安心を。すでにアカウントは取り返してあります。使用しても問題ありません。
Yeah, he's probably like, what?
山科誠さん、どうかしましたか？
帰ってください。
ん？
いいから早く帰って。行方不明者のことなんか
Why so
知らないって言
defensive?
ってるじゃない。行こう、パパ。
Wow, and it slammed it in our face.
強引に追い返され、その分得られた情報は大きかったようだ。山科誠の本当の娘はこの山科千佳で間違いない。となるとあの依頼人は山科誠の娘を語って依頼してきたということだ。語った理由について大して興味はない。だが依頼人が山科誠の何を探りたいのか、背後関係に何があるのか、大いに興味をそそられるところだ。そして気になることはもう一つ。まあそれは置いておくとしよう。
Does that mean I get to
依頼
save?
人はまた事務所を訪れると言っていた。
A little tired.
お楽しみの到着を。
No, no coffee. No
さあ事務所へ戻ろう。
coffee. Don't want her to poison me. Oh god, it's never ending.
どう
It's
も。
never ending!
来たか。予想していたより随分早い。やはり優秀な。どうぞソファーへ。調査は終了しました。結果を報告しましょう。と、以上が今回の調査結果です。
Okay, then who are you really?
アカウント狩りにはザクソンというハッカーチームが絡んでいました。
ザクソンが。
山科誠は行方不明でも何でもなく普通に生活しています。娘のチカと妻と3人。では今回の調査はこれで終了とさせていただくがよろしいか？
はい、問題ありません。ありがとうございました。
Excellent, case closed. Who exactly are you?
また来ます。
Okay. Bye.
いつでもどうぞ。次はぜひ本名でいらしてください。
I know, right?
上白優子さん。
Oh, so she is related to the CEO guy. That's what I thought. Okay. That's probably why she's allowed on that floor, and why that lady... Other lady... Yes! Yes, save. Can I just... I haven't picked up any cases lately, I better take a if he forces me. Alright. That max level. Okay. Well, let's see. Oops. One more time. Okay, so like I said, it's been a while since I actually played. Not played, but like I said, I kind of start and then I never actually finish the game. So this is the furthest I've actually gotten in the game. So we're actually this is gonna be Saturday stream. This is what we're going to finish Cybersleuth. I promised myself I would actually finish Cybersleuth. But we're gonna stop here. How do I get out? So yeah, so thank you everyone who rated. Thank you everyone who followed for today. It was very fun. Everybody stay safe. Hope everyone have a fantastic new year. And I will see you all next time. Peace.